Okay, let's jump right in. We're doing a deep dive today into, well, frankly, one of history's really baffling vanishing acts, Kuldara.
That's right. The ghost village, they call it. About 18 clicks outside Jaisalmer, deep in the Thar Desert.
And completely empty, deserted for, what, over 2 centuries now?
Yeah, around 200 years. And the thing is, our sources suggest this wasn't, a gradual decline. Not famine, not war in the usual sense.
It's this paradox, isn't it? You have potentially thousands of people across 84 communities or villages.
Exactly. 84. Vanishing in a single night, leaving behind immense wealth.
Because their self-respect, their honor,
Hmm.
it just wasn't negotiable.
Precisely. It wasn't for sale.
So that sets up our mission, really.
Yeah.
Two core questions jump out. Who were these people exactly? And what kind of threat makes you abandon everything overnight?
Let's start with who they were. The founders, historical accounts point to the Paliwal Brahmins. They settled Kuldara way back, maybe around the 13th century.
And crucially, they weren't just scraping by in the desert. These were smart people, prosperous.
Very much so. Intelligent, resourceful. They weren't solely dependent on rainfall, which is, sparse out there.
Right, they figured things out. Developed pretty advanced techniques for water conservation, managing that scarcity.
Which is why Kuldara thrived. It became one of the wealthiest, happiest settlements in the whole Jaisalmer state, apparently.
You can even see it in the ruins today, can't you? The architecture.
Oh, absolutely. Their homes were, well, brilliantly designed. They had features, passive cooling methods to keep the insides comfortable even during the peak desert heat. Real ingenuity.
So a flourishing community, wealthy, smart, but sometimes that attracts the wrong kind of attention.
Enter the catalyst for the disaster. Diwan Salim Singh. He was the chief minister of Jaisalmer state at the time.
And notorious.
Infamous, really. Known for cruelty, oppressive taxes, just generally bad news.
Okay, so there's political pressure, heavy taxes. But what was the final straw? What triggered the actual exodus?
It got personal. According to the most common story, Salim Singh. Well, he set his sights on the daughter of the village headman, the Sarpanch. She was apparently very beautiful.
And he didn't just ask, I imagine.
No. He issued an ultimatum, a brutal one. Hand over the girl. Or face taxes so incredibly high, so ruinous, that the Paliwal simply couldn't survive. They'd be destroyed economically.
And the time frame.
That's the kicker. He gave him one night, just one single night, to make this impossible choice.
Wow. Okay, let's pause here because why not just pay or bribe him? They were wealthy. Why abandonment? Why leave everything?
Because for the Paliwals, it seems their honor, their dignity, was worth more than any amount of gold or land. It was fundamental.
So the leaders of all 84 villages, they conferred.
Yes, they held a council, the sources say. And collectively, they made this, well, unbelievable decision. They wouldn't submit. They wouldn't compromise their self-respect.
So they chose.
Complete abandonment that very night. They packed nothing, left their homes, their possessions, everything, and just vanished silently without telling anyone outside their community.
To protect their honor.
Yeah.
And as they left, there's the matter of the curse, right?
Yes. The story goes that the Paliwal chief, as they departed, laid down a very specific curse on Kuldara.
What did it say?
That the village should never be resettled. That anyone who tried to build there, to live there again, would face ruin, destruction.
And that's the reason cited for why it's still empty 200 years later. People believe the curse holds.
It's certainly the popular explanation. And it feeds directly into all the ghost village legends. People who go there, especially locals or even paranormal investigation teams.
They report strange things.
Yeah, unsettling experiences. Things like hearing faint sounds at night inside the empty houses. Specifically the tinkle of women's bangles. Chujan ki kanak.
That's very specific and eerie.
Definitely. Also, reports of doors and windows moving on their own. And sudden, noticeable drops in temperature in certain spots, even on hot days.
So what's the official status now? Is it just open ruins?
Well, it's protected. The Archaeological Survey of